morning all. Hope you all are fine and started maintaining notes. Well, in the previous session, we learned about the advantages and disadvantages of preventive maintenance and breakdown maintenance. We also discussed about types of maintenances. I hope it is clear and you will have started maintaining notes. Now, for today, we'll be discussing about contract maintenance and its types, the role of maintenance or engineering department in relation to other departments of a hotel. So now let's start with the objectives. Now the objective of the session is you will be able to understand what is contract maintenance, why is it necessary to give contract, the types of contract maintenance, and the role of engineering or maintenance department in relation to other departments of a hotel. Now, before we start discussing regarding contract maintenance, one should know what is contract. A contract is defined as an agreement between two parties or two organizations or a group of people for a consideration of a job, service, or acceptance of any sale. And it is to be done when it is the work should be ensured that it will perform by qualified technicians and may also require licenses, special knowledge, local regulations, and insurance companies generally require these contracts. Now, why contract maintenance came into existence? What is the role of contract maintenance in hotel industry? So there are important reasons for giving or outsourcing the maintenance job in relation to hotel industry. The first one is when the cost of the job of repairing is very low than the salaries of maintenance staff, when the required spare parts are not available in hotel, when the required jobs whose technical skills are to be needed for repair, when an equipment is under guarantee period, when the maintenance activities are being performed either once in a year or once in 2 years, and in case of cost of repair is higher than it is being done by outside agencies. So these are the points where contract maintenance is required in any organization. Now, whenever any maintenance is done, there are certain advantages and disadvantages of any sort of maintenances. So same here, contract maintenance has also some advantages and disadvantages. First, we discuss about advantages of contract maintenance. The first advantage is it reduces the labor cost in comparison to the permanent employees of a hotel. If we give contract or repairing any equipment, use of latest technologies or methods are done. By giving contract maintenance, it saves administrative time. It is more flexible in meeting emergency situation. No need to negotiate with labor union. No need to recruit and train maintenance employees. And the last advantage under contract maintenance is job is done faster without any hassles. Now, though it has got more advantages, but still there are some disadvantages of contract maintenance. The very first one, employees tend to become very lazy. In order to carry out work faster, the quality of work gets suffered. More, management failures to negotiate the best price for the services. Loss of contact with the needs of the facility and staff contractor provides the machinery. Increase in additional expenditure for the organization. So these were few disadvantages of the contract maintenance. Now, there are 4 types of contract. First is lump sum contract. Second is piece rate contract. Third is combination contract. And the fourth is service contract. Now, the first contract, lump sum contract. For this, contractors are required to present or fix some or fix some account for execution of work to complete in all respect. Conditions for lump sum contract is no uncertain condition involved and prices are reasonably stable. The advantages for this lump sum contract: cost is known before it is done. In comparison, it has got low cost, but still there are few disadvantages, like it is more time consuming and extremely difficult to do. Next is unit price or piece rate contract. Unit price or piece rate contract. For this, the nature of work is very simple and clearly understood. In this type of contract, the quality of work should be well defined. Otherwise, at the end, the dispute will arise. In this type of contract, rates and work schedules are predefined and predetermined. Now, again, it has got few advantages and disadvantages. Advantages for this: it is more economic, elastic, and chances of uncertainties are very less. But one disadvantage also occurs, that is conflicting interest classification of materials. Now, the third type of contract is combination contract. It is basically a combination of as a name implies combination, so that it is having combination, maybe a sum of 2 or 3 types of work. So it is a combination of both lump sum and piece rate contract, and is adopted as via media for contract work. Other conditions like quality and time of completion are also laid down for the job to be completed as the schedules. Now the fourth type of contract is service contract. Equipments and machinery which are attended for regular checkup for its performance and working. Some of the services which are called for one-time repair and maintenance work come under the service contract or service call. Basically, service contract is a contract between the company and the specialist or the manufacturer's service department. It can be for a limited period or for a continuous period. In relation to hotel industry, the type of service contracts are in relation to supply of vegetable and fruits, in relation to supply of meat products, in relation to supply of milk products, in relation to supply of ice creams, in form of groceries, and maybe in relation to supply of cold drinks and packaged drinking water. This is basically a service contract required on day-to-day basis. There are some more services which are done on regular basis in relation to hotel industry, maybe in form of lighting contractors for functions, maybe in form of flower decorations for parties, maybe computer related, in form of medical services of medical officer for visiting the hotel, lift maintenance contract, in form of painting contract, in form of pest control contract, and can be in form of labor contract, etc. But for all these type of service contract, what is required? It is the rates of them are to be freezed at definite time, for a definite time. Service contracts can either or only either labor contract or labor with materials. So this was regarding contract maintenance, advantages and disadvantages of contract maintenance, and types of contract. Now, at the end, the role of maintenance department in relation to other department. As from the very first day, we were discussing regarding the role of maintenance in different forms. Here it is confined in a simple block diagram. Maintenance department is totally covering all the core departments of a hotel. It can be kitchen, F&B service, front office, housekeeping, stores, accommodation, building, recreation, administrative office, maintenance. So, in relation to kitchen, maintenance department involves in regular checkup of gas burners, refrigerators, kitchen machinery, and water supply system. Now, if we talk about F&B service department, it is in relation with lighting, refrigerators, micro oven, and in coffee shop. In relation to housekeeping department, it is related with lighting and telephone, vacuum cleaners, washing machines, ironing, steaming, laundry, etc. In relation to stores, it is related to lighting, electronic weighing, cold storage, trolleys, etc. In relation to accommodations, it is in form of lighting and AC, mini refrigerators, continuous hot and cold water supply, TV, music system, etc. In relation to entire building, it is lighting, painting and cleaning, exterior and interior decorations, gardening and parking. In relation to recreation, it is in form of lighting, telephone, gym equipment, swimming pool, water, pool bar or restaurant. In relation to administrative office, it is in form of lighting, telephone, computers, printers, fax, Xerox, pantry and toilets. In relation to maintenance, it is in form of generators and power, AC plant and blowers, lifts and vehicles, water pumps and solar power. So in today's session, we discussed about contract maintenance, advantages and disadvantages of contract maintenance, types of contract maintenance, and the role of maintenance department in relation to other departments.